Hello, welcome to Kent Beer Reviews. Right, this is the second beer I've had from that recent order from BeerHawk. It's a Cloudwater beer, and it's one of their kind of winter range beers that I never got round to actually trying, but it's still available. They've given this beer like a whole year shelf life, and I'm like 5 months, 6 months into it, so it's about halfway through its shelf life, but it's got quite a few hops in it, so it may be past its best by about 2 months. I know that before I assumed that before I bought it, but I wanted to try it anyway, so hopefully it's still kept quite well. This style of beer, I'm hoping it's kind of kept them hop flavours and everything else in there. But if it's not, then it's not. I wanted to try it. It's Cloudwater's brown ale. It's from their winter range, coming in at 4.8% ABV. They're classing this as a specialising in modern seasonal beer. So yeah, it's a winter ale in May, but hey ho, it feels a bit like winter at the moment. An easy drinking modern brown ale featuring Vic's Secret. And then yeah, it's a brown ale, of course. Bittering hop is Pearl. The ABV is 4.8% ABV. The aroma hops are Vic's Secret, Simcoe, Willamite, Citra and Mosaic. It's in a 330ml bottle, which is the standard in the UK. The malt base is Best Ale, Clear Choice, Pale, wheat malt, brown malt, caramel malt, cinema, not had that one before, and chocolate malt. The yeast is American Pale Ale malts, and they're out of Manchester, UK. Traditional bottle cap, background noise as normal. Let's get this beer out. I'm probably going to have an audience of people in a minute. Let's get this beer out and see what we get. Here's a little BrewDog snifter. So it's pouring out. Not much carbonation at the moment. Let's go down a bit. Here we go. Get at least a finger ahead. Not poured it all in. So yeah, there's decent carbonation in the beer. There's a finger and a half of sort of almost brown coloured head, just off white. Decent massive bubbles on top. It's giving tiny bubbles as well. So it's getting aroma. Yeah, there's that traditional brown ale aroma really. Maybe some dark sugar, candied sugar. Not too much on the aroma at the moment, but yeah, I don't know if it's past its best. Hopefully it's not. If it has, it's my fault. It's been out quite a while. Let's give it a try anyway. Cheers. It's kind of an earthy taste to it. The hints of hops are coming through quite well actually. It's got a nice tang to it on the back end, a slight bitterness. Show you the bottle again. Got a decent art guy doing their beers. You're going to be seeing quite a few of these beers on review. I think today's the 22nd of May, so I'm about a week ahead ish. I'm trying to bang out a load of reviews before I go to London the end of the month, so yeah, this is not too bad. A bit of belching, excuse me. So yeah, just leaving an isolation. It's a sweet front end with the malts. indeed leaving a very kind of dry finish with a bitter in. As for general flavours mid palate, it's kind of a bit subdued, so maybe this beer is past its best. Sorry about the background noise, being out in the garden on the weekend. It's all good, it's summer. So yeah, I'll just show you that certain things I do like this brewery. They do give absolutely all the ingredients. Doesn't give the IBUs, that'd be the only thing, but doesn't matter, it's not an IPA, so yeah, these guys are out of Piccadilly Trading Estate, Manchester, North East England. Kind of happy at the moment. My football team, they won the cup yesterday, so my childhood football team, before they're probably about the same level now as what they were when I first started supporting them, so I know it's not a local team for me, but I do like my football. Less so since the big money's coming anyway. That's football. A side rant. It's nice. I've certainly had better brown ales than this. It still feels, even though it's probably past its prime, the mouthfeel is certainly less than what other brown ales have been, which I think the mouthfeel will probably stay the same. The general body of the beer anyway. The hops have probably faded slightly, having 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 different hops in this brown ale. I'd imagine fresh this beer would have been a lot better, but they have given themselves a year's shelf life on this style of beer with these amount of hops in, so I kind of don't think that was particularly, for me, what I would do, but I understand it because they want to have it on the shelf for longer, or on websites longer for you to buy. I'm probably about 2 months behind having this beer, but I've wanted to try it, so it's decent though. It's definitely an A beer, put it that way. As for a rating then, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. It's definitely an A beer. It probably would have been a 9 2 or 3 months ago, a little bit fresher, the hops would have been still there, but this style of beer, I think you know, it's still very good, put it that way. And it is one of the top breweries, along with 1 or 2 others in the UK at the moment, and they've only been going just over a year, which is absolutely amazing. As soon as their beers come out, everyone's clambering over them. So they've started out on a very, very high level, this brewery. So if you can get any of Cloudwater's beers, you know, whatever style you're into, try and get it. Google Cloudwater and the style you like, and try and get hold of them, because I don't think you'll be disappointed. Although I've only had about 5 or 6 different beers from them, mostly the IPA range. This beer is quality. So it's an 8 out of 10 from me. If you've had this beer before, let me know. If you've had it fresher than, well, we're in May now, so let me know. If it'd be interesting to know if it was better a few months ago. I'm sure it would have been, but it's still a very good beer. So cheers for watching, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.